right, here we are, and it is part 2 of our Day of Giving Toys for Tots campaign. We are having so much fun already. We had so much fun with Tony and the crew over in Navarre and Gulf Breeze, and now we are here with our favorite folks in Crestview, and you are on the stream, guys. How you doing?
Welcome.
Welcome. Hi, guys. We have.
Hey. We're up here. I'm Gloria Frazier, for all of you who don't know me. And I'm here with Keith Wood, who is our Director of Property Management. And we are going to have a good time.
We've got a special
We have
Oh my goodness! Who is this? Wow! You gotta love live TV. Oh no, it's the Grinch!
Whoa! Thank you. My goodness. Oh, for the kids, this is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So, Grinch, would you mind turning around and facing the camera here for just a second? My gosh, when you look at all these wonderful things, this time you couldn't have been any better. We are happy to have you here. And I mean, how did you come by all these things? You're the Grinch after all.
The Grinch stole them.
Oh,
and I volunteered them and said, let's give them back.
Oh, that is so nice. I'm glad that you have that in your heart. Absolutely. So this is so cool. Maybe we can have you guys step over here for just a second, and we will continue on with our planned program. Uh-oh, we lost one. Looky here. All right. It's going to be right over here. Lady Grange, can you come over here for just a second? I would love to hug you, but I don't know whether you're huggable right now.
I am.
Okay. This is such a weird year, but such a great year. And Ray has been with our company for over 20 years. And if you'll pan on these lovely bikes here that she just bought and brought in single-handedly. Come on over. You've been doing this for a while. We've been doing Toys for Tots for a while. Tell me a little bit about why this is close to your heart.
My husband and I donated for small and a boys' bikes and helmets, and we have a good time in Walmart playing with the helmets and which would fit him and which would not. We've been doing it for several years, and he passed 2 years ago today. And so I woke up this morning and did not curl my hair, put on makeup. I thought I gotta get to Walmart. So here we are.
Done, right? He isn't going to let you not do that. If you didn't know God, and many of you who are watching this did not, he was a kind soul. I mean, a truly kind soul, hard worker all his life, just like you have been, Ray, and it's just been such a pleasure to have known both of you. And I know you miss him every day, but you're giving back to the kids like this. It's just absolutely marvelous.
And I'm not having a grandchild. My granddaughter is having a child today at 1 o'clock. Isn't it a miracle of
Ordering your child?
So it's a good day all the way around.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
We
thank
appreciate
you.
the bikes. Rod is very happy.
So
continuing on in this tradition.
if you put a little child around next year, tell me which colors I should go.
Very good. Okay, well, we've got some great ones this year. So thank you so much. I'm going to ask Sally and Katie to come over now, and I'm going to step out of the picture for just a second because we're trying not to get too close, but Ethan is, as I said, head of our property management department, and these are two of his very trusted, more than capable people who work here in Crestview. So tell us a little bit about what Toys for Tots means to you and why you like being involved with this.
It's such a great organization. You know, it makes an impact on children. They may not have an example of someone that's given them a good gift or something kind happening, but once this happens, you know, they get a toy, it just changes everything for them, and they just think, wow, there are good people. I can be a good person. I can grow up. I can do stuff like that. So, you know, our community is so good. We're all great. We're all getting in. We're all getting involved. This year, we have to step up our game because, you know, the unemployment rate has been higher. People have been impacted. So we got to get out there. We're challenging our owners, our tenants, vendors, our mailman, everybody. Bring a toy in, bring it in. If you can't bring it in, if you don't feel comfortable, you can order online. You can go on Amazon, have it shipped to the office. You can drop it off at our door. We'll come out and get it. Whatever it takes.
And also you get to choose a toy, which is my favorite part of donating. I get to pick a toy. I'm like, I love this when I was little. So that's my favorite part.
So do you have anything in that so far? Let's have a look and see what's in there. It sure isn't full yet.
It's my personal favorite, the tea set.
Absolutely.
Can't forget Elsa. What else? Police cars. Police car.
Oh, pretty awesome.
So, Keith, back to you. What is it about the rental department at Christmas time?
I just like how it makes everybody kind of come together. It's a happy time. But there are some people that it's a more difficult time. And I like to see how we can all come together, even the rental department, come together and understand those people with needs, those people that may need just a little bit more compassion, just a little more understanding, and try to help them through whatever it may be that they're going through. And the team here, especially in Crestview, they do an excellent job at that, as well as all the teams at all of our offices.
You were saying earlier that you learned something about the beginning of Toys for Tots too, and how all of this actually got started. Can you talk a little about that?
Yeah, very interesting. I've been involved in Toys for Tots for many years, and there were some things that I didn't know until actually just this morning. I didn't realize that it started in 1947 by Major Bill Hendricks and his wife Diane. She made a homemade doll, and she wanted her husband to drop it off somewhere. And after searching, they realized no such organization exists. So they created what is now Toys for Tots, and their very first year had over 5,000 donations. Another neat thing that I also didn't realize is that Walt Disney was actually a veteran, and he's the one that actually created the Toys for Tots logo in their very first banner. I thought that was two interesting things that all these years I just had no idea.
Absolutely. Well, the toys stay locally, folks. So I know a lot of you who are watching today, you aren't local because we have friends all over the universe. If you are inclined to give locally to Toys for Tots. Shoot us something on Facebook that says that you've done it. It doesn't have to end up here, but I do want everybody to know who is here locally, that none of these toys are being sent somewhere else. The Marines are still involved in Toys for Tots, and there's a big organization locally here too that distributes the toys based on what the local children's groups need. So they put in an application. They say, we're taking care of 112 children, and they are ages whatever they are, some of them very, very young, up to 18 years of age. And they need toys, and that's how these get put back into the community. And if you are local, you know that there are a lot of different either homeless shelters with kids, children in crisis, there are many, many great opportunities to be able to give something to a child, which you can do directly, but if you do it through us and Toys for Tots, they will make sure that it gets to the right age brackets. Also, if you are able to, think about the older kids. They're harder to buy for because, frankly, it's more expensive. You can buy a soft plush toy for a few dollars, but a 15-year-old wants makeup, wants lots of other things. If it's a girl, she wants a nice purse or something like that. So if that's in your budget, think about things for older teenagers too, because we don't get many gifts for older teenagers. So it's been a pleasure to be here with you today. If you come to the office, you'll not only get our thanks forever, but you'll get this nifty prepackaged
Wait a minute. You have
Reese's
cookies?
peanut butter cup cookie.
You have cookies?
Cookies.
You
Yes.
have cookies? That is incredible. Well, I have some really interesting. I wanted to. It's interesting that you brought up the history of Toys for Tots, because we actually have a little bit of background we want to show you, and then we want to come back. I have some really interesting information for you guys. So stay tuned, everyone, in all our friends in Crestview, and take a look at this.
The Marine Toys for Tots program has become a tradition for the Marine Corps. For 63 years, the first Toys for Tots poster was designed by Walt Disney. That little 3-car train is the Toys for Tots logo. Over the years, many other celebrities have supported Toys for Tots. Shaq is back, and we're really excited about that. One of our major corporate sponsors is Toys R Us. They came up with a great idea of working with Shaq O'Neal. He has great affection for children.
14 million kids will wake up and they not receive not one gift. I care. That's why I'm doing it. Well, I have 6 children on my own, so I know it's hot, I know it's not hot. And not only that, I'm a kid myself. So we just picked out a lot of toys and we put it on the Marine truck.
Just drop that toy in the barrel, and the Marines will make sure that a less fortunate child gets it.
We pick up the toys, bring them back to our warehouse, and sort the toys. Then from there, we distribute them out to the families in need for that particular area.
We'll get feedback over the years from individuals, and it's amazing how that sticks.
I had lost my husband. He had a massive heart attack. My kids for Christmas, they thought they wasn't going to get anything because they knew I had no money. Because we received a fire truck. One of my sons is now a firefighter. Toys of Tots made it possible to make my kids' dreams come true.
The gift of a new toy at Christmas time really does send a message of hope to that less fortunate child.
We serve as Marines. We're also here to serve our community, providing toys to our children. And we'll keep that tradition going for as long as we can.
Wow. So that's one thing most people, probably many people don't know, is that Toys R Us is actually not only back, they've opened another store, but they are also participating. One of their first efforts of their reorganization is Toys for Tots. So that video was from a couple of years ago, but what's amazing about this organization is how many people are actually supporting. It's hundreds of businesses. It's not just us. It's not just ERA, but we're pretty proud of what we're doing. Gloria, Keith, I've got you back in our stream, and I know you guys were a part of what we did last year, and so were these awesome people in Crestview. You'll remember we actually got more than 3,000 toys last year, which was a huge effort. It was a huge effort, and we were so blown away. And what I didn't know is that is 18 point something percent of what we got in the whole all of Emerald Coast. So
Wow.
You can do the math. We collected 16,000 toys for the whole of the Emerald Coast, and I don't even think that's marketing math to say it's about 18%. So
in other words, ERA American went all in again, right?
yeah, that's a huge percentage.
Well, we wanted to make sure everybody knew that this is not over today. Today is the official worldwide Day of Giving, but we are kicking off our Toys for Tots program today. So it's not over today. Actually, we don't distribute the gifts to the kids until after the middle of December. So you've got plenty of time. Try to get the gift to one of our offices or let us know and we can come get it, or however you plan to give. But try to do it within the next week if at all possible. But your gifts are so appreciated and your thoughts are so appreciated too. We might even need volunteers to help us get all this stuff into the trucks and everything too.
Yeah.
So you've got more time on your hands than you do have extra money. We want to hear from you on that too.
Well, Gloria, we actually have our Toys for our area American Toys for Tots hotline. That is, of course, we're local. It's a local number. So you can call, we will answer, and we can help you figure out. Some people may be nervous about how do you donate. You know, I can't think of a better thing to do in a pandemic and in times of uncertainty than to give. My grandmother used to say always, you can give your way out of any problem, any down. So, but how can people give? How can people who are concerned perhaps with coming into an office or coming in, what can they do? They can call the hotline, but what kinds of things can we help them do?
We can help in so many different ways. If they cannot leave the house, we can come to your house and pick it up.
That's perfect.
We've been working with masks and gloves and sanitizer all this year because people are still buying houses, they're still renting houses, and we have to make sure that they get to see it before they move into it, right? Some of the measures that y'all have been taking this year, you might want to talk a little bit about that too.
Yeah, it's been a little challenging, but there's still a job to do. We still have tenants we need to take care of. That still has maintenance that needs to happen. We've made sure that the vendors are being sanitary, that they're being safe, they're wearing masks, wearing gloves. They're using hand sanitizer. We're working with the tenants on whether they're going to be present during it or not. So we put a lot of precautions into place to make sure that we can still take care of people, but make sure we do it in the safest possible way.
Exactly. And we're still having a lot of fun. So don't make any of this a problem to you. Make it a problem to us. If you want to give, we will figure out how to make it happen. 850-651-2454 if you have more questions, or you can, any number that you know are ours right now. If you know your agent's phone number, you know the rental department's phone number, and you want to do something, just pick up the phone. This is what we're doing the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, and actually realtors. I know Florida Realtors they've got something going on with Toys for Tots also. But you feel free to you can bring your toys to us. You know, we're a full service brokerage, so we're even doing shopping for some of our busier agents. And we're actually, if you tune in this afternoon, our good friends Nilsey and Veronica, we're doing a little shopping for Jill Wood. So you want to tune in and see some of that. In fact, speaking of tuning in, this is only the second stop of our Toys for Tots train tour, right? So where are we going next?
I think we're going to Niceville next.
Niceville!
About 1 o'clock. So
wow.
We'll see a lot more of you at the 1 o'clock. If not the 2 o'clock. Sorry, 2 o'clock.
People who are listen, if you're watching this in Eastern time, I've recently learned about these Eastern and Central time in a meeting yesterday.
Yeah,
so 1 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Central. I said that right, didn't I, Gloria?
Yeah, you got it.
No, 1 o'clock Central is 2 o'clock Eastern.
So I didn't learn about it. I just heard about it.
You didn't.
Well, you know what?
It's okay.
One of these days I will understand. You know what, Gloria? Time is a construct anyway. So,
and I think we're out of time. So
yeah, we probably are. So if you can't figure out what our next move is, wherever you're watching this right now, click below and there is a button that says get notifications. That way you'll know, you'll get an alert that says, hey, they're going live again. And that way you'll know exactly when to tune in. Before we go, I wanted to let you know that Stephanie Reyna popped in to tell us, and I've got it on the screen. Great job. Lots of toys for children in your communities. So wanted to make sure you guys heard that. Congratulations from our National Vice President of ERA. We're going to get to talk to her a little bit later today. So thank you, Gloria. Keith, any last things for the for your fan base?
How about a good team?
Yeah! Woo! All right, guys. We will see you later. Thank you so much. Bye.